It's a chance to interact with a community of people who have got real passion to do something and to achieve something and to build the future that they have in their mind. Startup Weekend's goal is to provide an environment for people to experiment with entrepreneurship in a risk-free way. You might have lots of questions about how to start a business, and it's really difficult. And what we want to provide is a place where you can come and answer the questions that you have right at the very start. So it's about stimulating the ecosystem from the ground up, how to bring out people from all walks of life to create the businesses of the future. And it kicks off on Friday evening with attendees pitching ideas that they have for businesses. They have a 60-second slot in which to share with the room what their idea is.
I want to build an easy on-ramp for stepping into cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin. What I want to do is I want to make it easier so the customer isn't exposed to Bitcoin and doesn't have holdings in Bitcoin.
I'm an entrepreneur myself. I wanted to try to build a project revolving around digital currencies.
Yeah, my name is Michael, and I would like to build a hub for exchanging equity for services. I have just started a startup, and I'm here to network a bit and try to pitch one of my ideas.
I would say when you pitch, you have to truly believe what you're saying, because if you really believe what you're saying and you completely understand the core concept, you can take pitch into 30 seconds and explain it to. But if it's something that you don't completely understand, you can talk 5 minutes, but you won't explain what it is. So pitching is like believing what you are saying and believing it strongly.
What's even better, that money which the person will earn will automatically go back to my bank account.
They'll chaotically form teams around the ideas that they think are the best.
We met and formed the team yesterday, did a lot of business development using the business model Canvas to help define our idea.
I found a really great team. 2 of us, I would say, are cryptocurrency veterans with a really good and deep understanding of cryptocurrencies. We actually have 3 developers, and we have a guy who does marketing. So we have a very diverse team with a lot of really good people. And we decided to do a project using cryptocurrencies to eliminate the black market for concert tickets and festival tickets.
Over the course of the weekend, they'll build these ideas into something that's more than an idea, so that by the time they get to Sunday evening, when they present in front of a panel of judges, they have a real business with real customers and real products. We bring in highly experienced mentors with expertise in a certain discipline, and they'll coach the teams over the weekend and help them really accelerate their businesses. So this is access to high quality mentors that is otherwise really difficult to get.
So I think we got help on 2 fields. We got help on our idea itself, the feasibility and how to execute it. And then we got help on how to pitch it and explain it.
I was lucky because we had mentors who actually specialized in lending. We had a company which was peer-to-peer lending. We had an advisor of fintech in London. We already have with similar problems. And here we had, I think, very productive talks. Yeah.
On the pitching part, there was amazing input and feedback. The thing that we got to practice it and then got the feedback before we actually were pitching really helped us explain a very complex idea.
Be aware, right? Folded hands and hands in the pockets. People tend to either kind of do like this, freak out because I don't want to, move too much with my hands, or they go the other way and then they use them all the time, meaning that they emphasize nothing, right? Because then you emphasize everything.
So the goal with the weekend is to test ideas on 3 key areas. One is on the validation. Does your business solve a real problem for real people? If it does, then you've got a chance of building it into a business.
To validate the idea, to go to the market and get some valid input, because that we get some sign-offs that will help persuade the judges that this is really a good idea and not just only sound like a good idea.
The second thing that we're looking for is user experience design. Is it easy to use? Can customers get onto your product and use it and have a good experience while doing that? And the final piece, can you create a sustainable and scalable business model where you can earn revenue using your new product?
it's a pretty damn good project. And we can do a pretty good demonstration. And I'm pretty sure it hasn't been done before. So there's nothing science fiction about what we're doing. It's just hard work and skilled developers. And then we have to sell it, of course.
I want you guys to cheer for the first team. So please give a big hand for OneCloud!
I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm Martin. I'm a doctor in a couple of weeks. What we are producing is a platform where you put your question on the platform and your fellow students answer the question. Easy.
We're gonna present you a liquidity fund or peer-to-peer lending, and we're gonna bring money to emerging markets. We connect people who have money, common people who want to see their money actually working in real conditions, with businesses which can't get credit but which can get credit for us.
So what we tried to do to validate our concept as far as the problem is concerned is we went out, we asked people what they needed.
Did you know that the bank takes an average of 3% in fee for every transaction you make? Every single swipe, 3% is taken. That's quite a lot. I was surprised. That's 300 million pounds. And that's just in UK, 1 year for 10 nationalities. We want a part of that. So we're thinking big, but we want to start small. This is the MVP. It's a prepaid card for when you go traveling. You have an app to follow with it. I think when you work under pressure, you work very differently from you do normally. It amazes me how much you can do in those 54 hours that you have available.
I have Jonathan and Nick and myself, Michael, here on the stage. We come from eForce.
What we do is each time there is a transaction on our platform, we take a small cut of the equity that goes to the service provider.
So our market that we're looking at is actually the potential money that can be invested in the startups.
So this is very dodgy guy, I don't trust him. But I really want this ticket. So he'll show me the ticket, and what I'll do is I'll scan the first QR code. This is the validation QR code. So when I scan this, I can actually see that this ticket is valid. It's not something he's printed himself. Alright, so now I know the guy has the ticket. The next step is that he'll actually show me the purchasing QR code. So, now I scan this with my app and the ticket becomes digitized. So when this happens, this piece of paper becomes invalid, the ticket goes to my phone, and I can pay him the money. Now I'm completely sure that when I show up at the concert venue, I will get access to Metallica, or Roskilde Festival, or whatever event I'm attending.
And the winner is... Last Move!
It was quite a development because we had absolutely nothing from the start except for just an agreement that we should base something out of the blockchain technology. And from there it evolved.
It actually worked. They say, yeah, I think it works, but it actually worked.
I think as long as you are willing to give it your all for the weekend and contribute, then it's for everyone, and not only business people or graphic designers or developers, everyone.